Project Share is a multi-service organization in Niagara Falls. We provide emergency food to families who are living below the poverty line as defined by Statistics Canada. The number that we see on an average day is about 100 families here in Niagara Falls, so the need remains at an all-time high.
Project Share has helped me a lot. When the food fridge was empty, and at Christmas time and times were rough, they helped me out with gifts for my son. And again, I thank them very much.
We offer educational programs as well so that we can teach people how to help themselves and their families instead of just giving them the food. So we have a savory sampling program where we sample nutritious foods once a week in our waiting room and then give them the ingredients and the recipe to take home to their families. We have community garden programs that teach them how to grow their own produce, and we have then cooking and preserving workshops following the community garden so we can show them what to do with that produce so they can share that knowledge with their families and help themselves.
Okay, I've always wanted to know how to cook, and besides having a book at home on cooking, a cooking course, I don't have all the supplies to actually do anything. And since I've come to the cooking classes, it's taught me simpler ways of doing things with just what I got on hand. Well, I don't know, I'm starting to feel funny things happening in my thumbs, like maybe they're turning green or something. So until I started gardening here, I didn't think I actually was capable of getting anything to grow. So I've learned an awful lot about gardening through you guys and cooking. Just like I said before, just using whatever you have in the house and making something out of it that you never even thought of before.
I'm a home cook woman. I love to cook homemade meals, and since I came here to Project Share, I learned a lot, and I learned how to cook healthy. I planted tomato, celery, parsley, thyme. I don't know what that other thing is. It's coming a big thing of it's a watermelon or what it is. I have to wait for it's coming out. But it's blooming, so that makes me happy.
I'm in a senior residence, and at 71, I'm rather excited about the prospect of being really comfortable and looked after here. And I was invited to join the cooking club class with a girlfriend, and so I did. Well, first of all, I learned that it can be fun to cook because I had lost the desire to cook. And so we were all chopping together and talking together, and you were showing us different things like that we normally wouldn't use, like herbs, and how to make stocks. I'm getting very conscious now of what I'm eating, thanks to you, so that I find that I'm willing now to put the effort toward eating properly. You can buy a box, either a $15 one or a $20 one, and they fill it and deliver it. And then you can keep that box until next month and then return it. So it all works for a senior to have it work for themselves.
So are you
A grant from Epicure Foundation would be used to purchase food necessities for our emergency food program. So because the demand for our services is so high, the donations of food that we receive no longer fulfill the need. So we are purchasing more items, more expensive items like peanut butter, dairy, milk is something that we're purchasing frequently. So a grant from your company would allow us to purchase more items for our emergency food program.
Well, I just hope the program continues. I think there's a lot of good have come out of it. And the exposure that I had, as well as many others in this building, which I think is keeping going because of the idea of sharing food. The program has really given us all an opportunity to talk about food and what we can do differently, and I think we've really enjoyed it.
bosses. I love to come. You meet the people and there's always something, somebody bring up something new.
Okay.
You know, what's good and healthy. So I like that. I always like to learn in my life.
Yeah, well,
I've met an awful lot of really nice people through Project Share. When you're around better people, sharing seems to feel better, you know? And it's something that you can be proud of. It's always the people that make the difference.
Everybody's been great to me. They've helped me out with my utilities, my hydro, when times are really rough. I thank them very much for that. God bless Project Share for helping me out with my son.